Dirty Birds, that was awesome. That was fun. A fun game all around. 34-6. 4 tuds on the day. A dominant performance against the Indianapolis Colts. And honestly, it's a promising sign. Last week really sucked. It did. It was tough. It was a tough pill to swallow. But today, good performances. It wasn't the starters, but a lot of positives and building blocks to work off of. Welcome in, though, to Falcons Today, brought to you by Prize Picks. Joe Cronin here, and that is the thing. We're having some fun. We've had a lot of fun today, and the Dirty Birds, they had fun with us. And honestly, maybe the reason why the fun was had. 34-6. Let's go. And, woo-wee, there are a lot of things to talk, and I'm going to have to be timely about it to not make this episode too long. Because Jack Strand, my friends, was awesome. 12 of 17. He was perfect through his first 8 passes, I believe. Maybe even more. 212 yards. A tud through the air. A tud on the ground. Tyler Goodson broke off a big one. Cash Jones was electric. And the Colts did nothing. They couldn't move the ball down the field. When they did, they had a couple field goals. That's fine. That's what the first part of the game was a couple field goals here and there. But what we did today was what I was waiting for. I mean, joint practice showed some positives here and there, and I think defensively really more. And I think that's what translated on the game. And I think that's what really was the message. Offensively, I really was proud of what the team did, especially schematically, and I'll start offensively. We might as well do that first. And, of course, with Jack Strand. He checked in the last couple moments of the first half because Cooper Rush did his job. I think he did a fine job today. But Jack Strand is my number one winner of today. Whew. He was not afraid to air it out. He was not afraid to take some chances. He looked poised in the pocket. There was no nerves about the game. It's hard to stress. People are going to say, oh, you're playing against the Colts 2s. They're 3s. Jack Strand played Division II ball last college football season. He has never seen competition to this level. A lot of the people he was facing up against have, 1, seen the field on NFL Sundays, 2 are from Power Conference Ball. It's not seen before from his game. And what he did was great. The ball he had, deep right, Antoine Wells on the sideline in the bucket. Deep left, Bo Collins, who was picked up 3-4 days ago in the bucket. He got a tud through the air, and I get that was Cash Jones on the scramble or on the yards after the catch, but then his scramble drill, the wheels. I mean, the build he has, he's 6'5", 240. That's prototype NFL quarterback. And he showed wheels that burns people that are NFL caliber players, like the Colts defenders that were on the field. And he wasn't afraid to lower the shoulder. I was wildly impressed by his game. I was hoping he would have a good performance because, like, Denver, everything was a little rattled. But what Jack Strand did today, I am happy about, and I hope that he makes this 53-man roster, and I would be livid. I might go live if he doesn't make the 53-man roster. To scream from the mountaintops at Ian Cunningham and Matt Ryan. Because what they saw today, you're getting a spot. You're getting a role. Welcome to the team. You're going to be QB3, that's fine. That's how you learn. You deserve a chance. And I think the chance was won today. And that's not a diss on Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush had himself a fine day, but what Jack Strand did was amazing. Cooper Rush was poised. He went in there, didn't make any mistakes, really. 1 incompletion. Commanded the field, a lot of checkdowns, but not a lot of, risks. I like the risks that Jack Strand took. He wasn't afraid to take the lid off. Cooper Rush didn't take the lid off. He used Tyler Goodson, who, by the way, is going to be RB3 probably. But man, oh man, I love what I saw from the offense today. It was fun. It was a lot of fun to watch. And Tyler Goodson against his former team, he came to play. Saw a lot in joint practices that he had a lot of explosive bursts and just was flying around the field. I was like, okay, it's joint practice, whatever. Then he did it. Then he did it against the 2s and the 3s. That's someone that can go on the field against starting defenses and can make plays happen. He got the majority of the carries against the Broncos. Only 7, but for 28 yards. 4 yards per carry, roughly league average, depending on the year. Here's the thing. I'm going to talk a little bit defensive guys because that was also a good highlight, as well as special teams, in just a moment. But here's the thing. I do have to remind you, we are always sponsored, and our sponsor is our friends over at PrizePicks. PrizePicks, thank you for making this show possible. Preseason ball is back. We're having fun. That's the nature of the game. The Falcons win big. Preseason ball is all around this league, and the thing is you can cash in with PrizePicks, the #1 sports pick app in America, and the best place to win cash while watching sports. You can sign up for PrizePicks using our code HMA to get $150 in lineups instantly if you win that first $5 lineup. The thing is, it's simple to play. You pick a lineup, you pick more, you pick less, you need at least 2 player stats. Man, oh man, I had a nail-biting lineup. So close, yet so far. Jack Strand did his part. Man, oh man, 200-plus yards. He had his passing touchdown. That's why I took the more. Anthony Richardson, I almost shed a tear. It was so dang close. That's the thing. We're going to keep rolling because I've had some good wins here in my days, and you can match my wins because I'll post them when you download the PrizePicks app today with the code HMA to get $150 in bonus lineups instantly if you win that first $5 lineup. That's code HMA for you for $150 in bonus lineups if you win that first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it is good to be right. All right, so I was high on the offense. What a good day. I mean, 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns of good methodical drives with a big explosive play here and there. Like Strand taking the lid off, running himself, Tyler Goodson, or the short yardage situation with Nathan Carter there. But defensively, I was very pleased. Because last week with Denver, Jarrett Stidham picked apart our starting defense. That is unacceptable. Jalen Waddle was not playing. That's their best receiver. And yet our defense got shredded. But today, Riley Leonard, I understand, is not, he's fine. Good backup, I guess. But again, it's our 2s against their 2s. Our 2s came to play. And JPJ got a little action, had a little pressure. I was happy for that. But I'm more talking about DeMarco Helms. In the first quarter, made his name known. In the pregame tailgate I had DeMarco Helms as one of the people I watched. There's a reason I said that, and he came to play. He is fighting for his life at that safety spot, and man, I think he has a chance. He's playing his heart out. He's leaving it all on the field. The TFL he had, man, flew in the backfield. He read the play, sniffed it out. He was feasting. He didn't play all that much, too. There were good performances all around today. I love what Kendall Daniels did. He's been wearing the green dot a ton in practice. He's been one of the biggest risers. He's a 4th-round rookie, by the way. People thought of him as a reach. There were experts that thought he would go undrafted. And here Matt Ryan and Ian Cunningham said, let's take him. Let's take someone who transferred schools, changed positions all in the same year. And what he's doing right now is awesome. His film against Denver was solid. Good film. It was a bad game, but from what I saw from a rookie linebacker was very good. From Indy, oh man, he brought the boom. He can hit hard. He gets to his spots. This is a player to watch. And I think we have a very underrated linebacker room. We lost Caden Ellis. Okay. I think Christian Harris can be a very solid linebacker. Divine Diablo, when he's on the field, can fly around. And then our rookies are terrific. And one of them right here knows how to command a defense and is learning how to command a defense. This linebacker room is sneaky. And it's young. It is sneaky and young. And the 4 that I really harp on, I think can be in the top 10 of this league. I mean, think about in just a year or 2 from now, what Kendall and HPJ can actually do. Like, I can't talk enough about them because they're fun. They're fun to watch. And it's tough. They're off-ball linebackers. They don't get enough love all the time. But that's a position group on this Falcons team that I have seen take tremendous leaps from losing, I would say, a very versatile and dominant player from last year in Caden Ellis. You replace, you reload, you add bodies in the room. That's question marks. But from what they've done so far, they've risen to the occasion. My last point of note is going to be the special teams. And more importantly, the kicker. Nick Folk. Remember the name. He is entering year what? What year is he entering? Year 19. Didn't miss both of his field goals. A 50-yarder and a 51-yarder. He's been electric in training camp so far. He has not missed a beat. Falcons fans, we do not have a kicking problem. We have a kicker. If we're in range, we're getting points on the board. I don't think you understand how underrated that is and how important that is once the regular season comes around. I love what I saw. Because the thing is you for offense and defense, you can be like, oh, it's twos, whatever. Special teams is special teams. If you're making kicks from 50, you're hitting no matter what. Unless you just have the perfect scheme to block a kick, which or a botched snap. I love what I saw from Nick Folk. Huge shout out to Nick Folk. Falcons fans, this was fun. It was a lot of fun today. And that's the thing. And as I wrap up this show, the thing is, if you have not subscribed to Falcons Today, you got to make sure you do. We're pumping those numbers up. The regular season is getting close. Week 3 of the preseason, once we're done, is here, which is crazy. Just like that, you snap your fingers, week 3 of the preseason is here. And if you're not along for the ride, you might as well join now because we're going to have a ton of fun during it all. You don't want to miss any moment, so make sure you subscribe to Falcons Today for all the latest and greatest Falcons news, rumors, updates, highlights, more watch parties, because we do those as well. Here's the thing, though. I'm not quite signing off, but until next time, rise up, Dirty Birds, and I'll see you.